Yo, what's up, guys? What's up, guys? How's everyone doing? I figured I would rip a quick live stream. Let me back this camera up a bit. This is too zoomed in on me. What's up, guys? How's everyone doing? What is up, boys? I bet on the Lakers. I can't even lie. They're pretty big underdogs. I mean, what were they? Plus 545. But regardless, I figured I'd do a quick stream. There's some good promos on some of these DFS apps like Pick6. PrizePicks has a discount for Taco Tuesday, so I just figured I'd rip a stream. Oh, baby. What book do you guys want to start out on? What addiction is hardest to quit? Ex-users confess. Anyways, let's get into it. Let's see if we can find some good stuff, which I'm sure we will be able to do. So, what's up, guys? Hello, Goat. Hard Rock Value, you're back in Florida. Same Airbnb as yesterday. VIP me. Let's go, King. Tell Stephanie I said hi. I'm not telling my sister that you said hi. Good try, though. Man, everyone just wants me for my sister. But let's see what we can do. What do we want to start out with? Does anyone have a preference? So we could start out on PrizePicks. Again, they got a discount on Devin Booker. I don't know how long this stream is going to be because there's not a lot of NBA today. Tomorrow there's a shit ton of NBA, so you guys, if you guys want it, I can do a much longer live stream tomorrow. I think we have, damn, Lakers, bro, that's crazy. These books have started to bump things fast. I mean, you can see on Flip, and then we're going to do the PrizePicks play. They already bumped the Lakers to plus 455. Damn, my head is too big. They already bumped the Lakers to plus 455. And what did I get them at? Plus 545. That's called getting value, boys. But how many NBA games do we have tomorrow? Yeah, tomorrow we have 14 NBA games, so we should definitely rep a stream. But let's get into it. So let's do a PrizePicks play first, just because they have the discount. I mean, there's not a ton of great value on PrizePicks right now. But there is some tennis, so you could run Booker with this random fucking tennis play. You can see it right here. Elliot Sabrizi, under 13 total games. So this is the first play I'm going to go with. I mean, you can see right here. Right? Under's heavily favored on Pinnacle. Pinnacle's a pretty sharp, a pretty smart book. Right? Minus 150 favorite to go under. Okay, so this looks great. Under's heavily favored. And we just need to find another play to pair. So let's see what we can do, boys. You like my shirt? I was filming at FIU today. And that school sucks, dude. FIU is a public campus. I got kicked off campus, which was some bullshit. What do we want to do? Give me one sec. Sorry, this is taking way too long. Dude, FIU is the most bureaucratic school in the world. So I guess the final play you could go with is Najee Marshall, under 20.5 PRs, points plus rebounds. So this is in the Mavs game. Where is it? Right here. Dude, I set up to film, and they kicked me out. But FIU is a public campus. I didn't realize you could get kicked out. And nobody could get me approval. There's like, they send me to 10 different people. No, you got to talk to this person. The social media lady. How the fuck does a college have a social media lady? And then they send me to someone else. But regardless, Najee Marshall's under, heavily favored. This looks solid. So here's what you could run for the Booker slip if someone wants to put a link in the chat. Granted, I already ran the Booker discounts, so I posted that in the Seba Discord, the Odds Jam Discord. So let's just see if we can get one final play that we want to go with. So let's go to PrizePicks, and let's do pre-match. And dude, there's already some crazy value for tomorrow, which is a little annoying because I would have liked to place bets for tonight, but this actually looks like a crazy line discrepancy already for the games on Wednesday. I think we have basketball till Thursday, and then unfortunately it's All-Star break weekend. But this is what I'm getting locked in. If someone wants to put a link in the chat, that would be great. 3-pick entry on PrizePicks. Jalen Wells over 14.5 PRs. This play looks really good. It's just the Odds Jam Fantasy Optimizer. You can see, like, you know, not a ton of other books have already posted lines for Wednesday. But the other books have his line at 16.5. So this is what I'm going to go with, and I'm just going to get this locked in. And then I want to move on to Pick6 and try to nuke something or something like that. Get a pet alligator and bring it back to Virginia. Alex, I love riding dudes with you. Do you have to pay for Odds Jam now? No, I get a free subscription, but I seriously fucking hate FIU, dude. There's like 45 abortion protests, but I go to film, and they got a problem with it. The second I'm setting up, fucking lady walks up, complains. She gets her manager doesn't know what to do. Gets security, they don't know what to do. It's just such a shit show, bro. These bureaucratic-ass colleges. And we wonder why college is so expensive. What's the Discord, the SIVA Discord? FIU hoes are mid compared to Miami hoes. Gay schools. Man, I was going to do some filming at Miami, but Miami's a private school, so I just assumed it would be harder to do. But anyways, let's see if we can get a nuke. I know, like, this is you're kind of like middling the PrizePicks discount if you want to take Booker's under. Devin Booker, under 36.5 PRAs. So, let's get a slip locked in on Pick6 if we can find one. So we could run this with the Wemby discount. So we have Booker, under 36.5 PRAs. Again, it's a little annoying because I guess he's the discount on PrizePicks. You're kind of middling it, and you can see, like, PrizePicks has his line way fucking lower. They have him at 34.5 PRAs. So we're getting really good value on this play. We just need to find some stuff that we can pair. Oh my gosh. There's a fair amount of stuff. So let's just see, what do we want to do? What else do we like for tonight to run with the discount? So we got Booker's under. Sorry. And we got to find a couple pairs. Yeah, we can go with one more pair for the discount. So we got Booker's under. Jordan Goodwin over in PRs. Yeah, maybe I'm fine with this. So here's what I'm going to run. I mean, you got a little bit, maybe a positive correlation. If Booker goes under, Goodwin's more likely to go over. Yo, so this is what I'm going to run for the DraftKings Pick6 discount. Get that shit locked in. Get that shit locked in. Follow me on Instagram. Life is good, man. Don't fade Booker. Middle betting parlays feels awkward. Alex, PrizePick slip, please. We just did a PrizePick slip. I just gave you guys a PrizePick slip right here. Again, the Jalen Wells play here is actually really good. Over 14.5 PRs. So, let's get this shit locked in. So $20 max on these discounts, which isn't horrible. And let me put a link in the chat. So this is DraftKings Pick6. So let me go back here. What's up, guys? Have you done any weather betting? No. But someone did give me the content idea that I should post on, or that I should do Kalshi, or I should do like, yeah, I'll give you $100 if you guess the color of the next car. how long will this light last? Like, I feel like there's a lot of interesting betting content you can do outside of just streaming bets. But streaming bets is fun because I like to bet. I like to have some bets on. Yes, add Kalshi to Odds Jam. I'm pretty sure Kalshi's on Odds Jam, bro. It's only a 6x from 5.6x from the correlation. Whatever. With the Wemby discount, it's still solid. You can see they already bumped Booker. And then they have a discount. They have a discount on Booker as well, so you could middle it. I mean, it's kind of up to you, but I wouldn't mind looking at another book. Let's see what we got. You guys want to do a better slip? What do we want to do? What do we want to do, man? Again, I don't know how long I'm actually going to be streaming today just because there's not as much value. I mean, I'm down to shoot the shit and talk about whatever, but I think I missed a lot of the good bets, unfortunately. However, some people are asking about Hard Rock plays. I am in Florida. So, I'm not sure. Like, I've used Hard Rock in Virginia. I'm not sure if I can just log into the same account. But, like, it looks like there's some good shit on Jared Vanderbilt. Under in PRs, under in rebounds plus assists. Devin Booker, I mean, I don't know. Jared Vanderbilt unders probably look best on Hard Rock if you're looking for a Hard Rock play. It's a crossed market, so it's arbitrage, which is exactly what we want to see, right? Because whenever there's arbitrage, one of the two bets has to be profitable. So ProfitX and Novig are crossed. Or sorry, what am I saying? ProfitX and Hard Rock are crossed. So like you could take, if you're on Hard Rock, Vanderbilt under in RAs, -110. Under in PRs, points plus rebounds, -115. Those are probably the two best plays you can go with. But what I want to do is maybe we try to, well, first things first, we're going to bet on Duke. So let's go here. So this is on rebet. Granted, Duke is questionable. I have no idea how they lost the game to UNC. I was at that game, and I have no idea how they lost. Where is Duke, bro? Today at 9:10. Scheduled. Why don't I see this game? So let me try searching it. Duke versus Pittsburgh. First half point spread. So Pinnacle has Duke -10.5 as a much bigger favorite. Where is this game, bro? Come on. Am I tripping? I don't even see it. Duke, come on, come on, come on. Here we go. So there's 17 on the spread. But I'm not betting the full game spread. I'm betting the first half spread. Where is it? Dude, I don't understand this app. So I see the first half spread at 9.5. So maybe they bumped it. I don't know. I mean, 9.5 is a better line, but obviously it's worse odds. I don't see alternate first half spread lines on this sports book. Maybe I'm going crazy, but whatever. Anyways, what do we want to do? So maybe let's try to do a better slip if we can. This play looks solid on Pick6 as well. If you did want to run the Booker discount, Najee Marshall, we're already on his under in like PRs or whatever. Under 15.5 points. You can see here, every sports book has his under heavily favored. So Najee Marshall under in points seems solid, but let's see what else there is. What do we want to go with? Should I see if we can do a better slip? And ideally, we want to do a 5-pick entry, although I don't know if there's going to be enough good shit, but we'll see. We could try to do some live stuff too, but live betting is tough, and I try to do it only when okay, let me reload this, sorry. So we have Najee Marshall, under in PAs, and then I'm going to read the chat for a sec. What's his assist line? Pretty low. Okay. Then we're going to take Cooper Flagg over in points. That seems solid. I don't think we have anything on Flagg right now. Nope. So I got 2 picks so far. But we want to do a 3-man, so let's see what else we got. Royce O'Neal under. Okay, I'm fine with that. Yo, give me 1 sec. I'm trying to move through this slip as fast as possible. I'll probably try to include 1 live pick, just because I don't see a ton of pre-match value outside of these plays. So we got 4 picks so far. What do you have for us live? Let's see here. So let me go to live. And ideally, we can find a game at halftime. Like live betting, in my opinion, if you're live betting, you want to try to do it, you know, not while the game is, you know, players running up and down the court. So let's check the Rockets game since we're at a timeout break. What's the best play in the Rockets game? Mathurin over 10.5 points. And Mathurin just grabbed the rebound, so we're going to go here. So this is in the Rockets game. This is a live play. And I'm going to take Mathurin over. I don't know why my max bet size is $62, but whatever. And this line looks decent. I mean, you can see Mathurin's line is like 12.5, whatever. Dude, why are you saying my location's wrong? Come on, man. So I'm just trying to submit it. Usually, there we go. Okay. Again, try to put the link in the chat fast because these live lines kind of, they sometimes move quick. Come film in Arkansas. Add Kalshi to Odds Jam. Again, we have Kalshi on Odds Jam. Alex, ask guys what they think girls' body count is. Bro, I think that would get me in trouble with my fiance. That would get me in some trouble. Yo, so this was the slip again. Just if you want to take a screenshot, this is a slip, okay? Can someone put a link in the chat, please? Link in the chat. Come film in Arkansas. I need more energy out of you. Arkansas would be a great school to film at. Will they kick me out? Alex, I got limited on Dabble. How do I fix that? Bro, I got banned on Dabble. Chris the First 93. Are we eating during baseball season? Hopefully. The rebet half spreads are always off by 1 point. I don't know what is going on. So now you can see Mathurin, they finally adjusted him. Now they bumped him to 12.5. So there is some good live value on better. But again, in my opinion, you want to try to do it at timeout breaks. Like Mathurin, we got at 10.5. Now his line's 12.5. Pretty good, in my opinion. Maybe we'll try to do another live slip. How do y'all find good Dabble lines? Bro, there's a lot of good Dabble lines. South Carolina won't kick you out. Well, my sister went to South Carolina, so they better not fucking kick me out. FIU was horrible. Bro, it was horrible. And of course, like, there's like 1 billion abortion protests with pictures of dead kids. But the problem they have is me filming on campus. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense, man. Doesn't make any sense. What were you doing there? Just filming some content. Rebet Prop City. You got to do. Visit Louisville. Can I have some pick 6 plays? Yeah, we can look at pick 6. Let's actually see here. Because we got like 24 minutes till this next game starts, so I'm going to try to rip until then. And maybe we'll see some good shit pop up. So let's see. So, oh shit, we got to do the sleeper discounts too. Give me one sec. So let's go over to sleeper because they had a few good discounts. It's kind of weird. Like, why can I bet college basketball here on sleeper, but I can't on PrizePicks in Florida? I have no idea. But let me do these slips real quick, okay? So the first play I'm going to go with is Okafor, under 11.5 points, and I'm going to pair this with the first sleeper discount. Okay, and it already expired. I literally hate this sports book so much. So we got to find something else to pair real quick. Come on, dude. So we're going to run Muniz under 8.5 points. Again, I don't know. I'm just like literally picking the plays with the best value. I'm a pretty data-driven sports bettor. You do want to be careful, though, if you're tailing me on sleeper. Like, they sometimes do bump these lines a little bit quickly. So just make sure the payout is, make sure the payout's roughly the same. Oh, here we go. Bro, now we got some shit popping up. Hard Rock, PJ Washington, under 5.5 rebounds. This play looks super good. Cross market, arbitrage, plus 125 on Hard Rock. Maybe I can log into Hard Rock. I should check. I forget if I have money in there, but we'll see. Damn, I don't have money in Hard Rock. You have been opted in for your 2026 tax forms. Okay, I don't really give a fuck. Let's see if we can do something real quick. Cooper Flag under, Daniel Gafford under in points. I don't know if some lineup news just came out in this game. Also, let's see here if I go to Real. So now we have both the Rockets game. So we have a fair amount of games at the quarter break and halftime. So usually that means you can get some pretty good lines. So let's just see here if we can find some good lines. So first play is Reed Shepherd, under 12.5 PRs. I don't see PRs. I only see PAs. So let me refresh this. Sorry. It's Durant. Come on, man. Durant over 35.5 PRAs. This looks solid. You can see other books have his line at 36.5. So now we want Reed Shepherd, and this actually kind of has good correlation. Under 10.5 points. And then we want to fade Kawhi PRs. Yo, come on. So this is going to be a 3-pick entry. I'm just doing a 3-man on better. I know, like, all of these picks are super good live. But again, when I'm live betting, I really try to only do it at, like, quarter breaks. Just because, yeah, this shit flies. When the game is going on, like, it's just, it's really hard. They're constantly locking markets and doing stuff like that. So here we go. We are locked in. Do you believe in overexposing? Did you ever come to 5 points? What do you mean, did I ever come to 5 points? What is 5 points? Jacksonville, Florida? I have not been to Jacksonville, Florida. Unfortunately, not yet. In-N-Out or Shake Shack? Honestly, I think In-N-Out's a little overrated. I'm more of a Shake Shack person. Have you made more live betting or pregame? Pregame for sure. Is there no reduced payout for correlation? 5 points is in Colombia. Oh, I think I have been. I mean, I went to Colombia because I visited my sister. So I've been there. Dude, Najee Marshall, his unders look good on Hard Rock. Under 14.5 points. That looks ridiculous. I mean, you can see here, like every fucking sportsbook. Every sportsbook has his under as a massive favorite, and then Hard Rock's just chilling at plus 100. But let's see if there's any last minute bets we want to do real quick. Sorry guys, not as much NBA tomorrow. Or sorry, not as much NBA tonight, but tomorrow's live stream. You know I'm going to be locked the fuck in. Did I miss any promos? Yo, so like we already have value coming up for tomorrow. Fuck yes! Let's go. Cade Cunningham, for example. Yo, so if you were looking for a PrizePicks play, Cade Cunningham, over 1.5 threes. Over is massively favored on every sportsbook. Minus 162, minus 175. That looks amazing. And what do we want to do, man? What do we want to do? We want to fade this tennis girl. You only have one data point here, but whatever. I like it. Fear, nothing. And are there any good live lines at halftime? Because one of these games is at halftime, I think. Let's see. Yeah, so this game already restarted, but what about in the next game? Siakam over. Every other book has his line higher. Maybe we run it. How many does Siakam have right now? Again, like when I'm live betting, I try to just do like, what the fuck? His line is not at 21.5, bro. What? His line's at 28.5. Anyways, give me 1 sec. I'm going to finish this slip. I promise. Okay. Marvin Bagley under in PRA, sure, whatever. Again, you could just run the Booker discount if you haven't already used it. I know this slip looks very random, but sometimes it's where the best value is. Yo, wasn't this guy on the Wizards? Dude, the Wizards upgraded. Stephen A. Smith was talking about how the Wizards maybe championship contenders now, next year. Trae Young, Anthony Davis in his prime, perfectly healthy. The Wizards are going to be looking good. I do hope I hope the Commanders figure it out though. That's what I'm more worried about, is I just feel like the Commanders need to figure it out. Were there any other promos I missed? Nothing crazy. Sorry guys, I started streaming too late and there just wasn't as much NBA. Tell your sister I said hi. I got banned on rebet. Did you actually? Yo, Cozy Trashfire, did you actually get banned? 5 points in Colombia. What about 5 guys? I got banned on rebet. Yo, did anyone actually get banned on rebet? Where do you rank baseball? I think baseball doesn't have as many line discrepancies as the NBA. Like, I think baseball, like, you'd rather have an NBA game as opposed to one baseball game. Like, you'd rather bet on one NBA game versus one MLB game, my opinion. But the perks of baseball is, dude, there's just so... How many games are in the regular season? Like 162? It's crazy. So the perks of baseball are, there's just a lot more games. Why am I hearing people are getting banned on rebet now? Yeah, I didn't know that. But if that's true, I'm sorry to hear that, Cozy Trashfire. I took them for 40K and they won't let me play anymore. Yo, Cozy Trashfire. Your brother got a rebet account? Oh, shit. Yo, I forgot to bet this fucking PrizePicks slip. My bad. So I just bet the prize pick slip if you wanted to tail it. I thought I bet it, but I guess I didn't. Yo, Cozy Trashfire, how did you make 40K on rebet? Is Bad Bunny the GOAT? I mean, I got no problem with Bad Bunny. My sister loves Bad Bunny, but dude, I have no idea what the fuck he's saying. Do I look like the type of guy to learn a language? No, I took Russian in high school. Alex, why did you take Russian? Because it was the easiest language. Shout out to my teacher, Elizabeth Sandstrom. She was the best. Every day in Russian class, I would just show up and you'd get to like make Russian food. I barely know anything in Russian. I know hi, здравствуйте, до свидания, меня зовут Alex, but I know very little Russian. But it was the easiest language in my high school. I mean, it's one of the hardest languages to actually learn, but... And then I tried to learn Portuguese in college because I was dating a girl who spoke Portuguese. And then that relationship didn't work out, so now I know like how to say hi in 2 languages, and I don't know any other language. I'm American as fuck, bro. Damn, Adam502 knows some Russian. Cozy Trashfire. I got banned doing NFL and NBA totals. Fuck, man. Are we invited to your wedding? Probably not. Rebet is so easy, I wish I wasn't limited. Why hasn't PrizePicks paid me out for my slip that hit yesterday? What's up, For God? What's up, For God? Why hasn't PrizePicks paid me out for my slip that hit yesterday? I don't know, man. I'm not PrizePicks support. Unfortunately, I am not PrizePicks support. Dude, I feel like PrizePicks usually pays pretty fast, but the limits are what's fucking brutal on PrizePicks. Anyways, I'm going to call it a day for now. Sorry, For God. I know you're just hopping on, but NBA is basically over. I'll be streaming tomorrow. See you guys. Shout out FIU. Fucking worst school in the world. Do not send your kids to FIU. How did I get kicked out of a public campus? They let every abortion freak, every protest in the world, Iran, it's all at FIU. But I try to set up a little table, and that's where they draw the line and kick me out and escort me out. It's fucking ridiculous. It's a joke of a school. It's like, dude, I'm fucking doing you a favor. I'm gonna get... You should be lucky I came here.